I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. It always seems impossible until it's done. I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way. But I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I am fundamentally an optimist. Whether that comes from nature or nurture, I cannot say. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointed toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. There were many dark moments when my faith in humanity was sorely tested, but I would not and could not give myself up to despair. That way lays defeat and death. It is not the kings and generals that make history, but the masses of the people, the workers, the peasants, the doctors. The clergy, their decisions, their activities, their daily lives that create the fabric of history. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Freedom cannot be achieved unless the women have been emancipated from all forms of oppression. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others.